Introduction to Life-Changing Habits. Build success one step at a time. Welcome to a transformative journey that can redefine the course of your life. Life-Changing Habits. Build success one step at a time is crafted for dreamers, doers, and believers who are ready to embrace change. This book is a gentle compass guiding you toward the best version of yourself through the power of simple, effective habits. In the fast-paced world we live in, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by the sheer volume of changes we want to make. Whether it's achieving professional success, building deeper relationships, or finding personal fulfillment, it often feels like we're climbing endless mountains. This book breaks down that overwhelming climb into manageable, deliberate steps that anyone can take. Inspired by the simplicity and power of building habits, this book provides a fresh perspective with relatable examples drawn from everyday life. The habits we will explore are neither extraordinary nor out of reach. On the contrary, they are accessible, achievable, and tremendously rewarding when practiced consistently. Benefits of reading this book. 1. Clarity and focus. Through thoughtfully structured chapters, you will discover how to identify areas of your life that could benefit from positive change and how focusing on specific habits can clear a path toward your goals. 2. Practical strategies. With simple language, every chapter provides practical strategies that are easy to understand and implement, turning motivation into action. 3. Sustainable growth. Small habits lead to lasting change. You will learn how to implement tiny, sustainable habits that compound over time, propelling you steadily toward your bigger goals. 4. Resilience and flexibility. Life is unpredictable, and setbacks are inevitable. This book equips you with skills to adapt and stay resilient in the face of obstacles, ensuring that you maintain forward momentum. 5. Empowerment and confidence. As you cultivate and refine these habits, you will build a sense of empowerment and confidence, knowing that you possess the capability to direct and shape your own life. This book is not just a series of chapters to read. It is a companion on your path to a fulfilling and successful life. So embark on this enlightening adventure with an open heart and mind, and prepare to see remarkable changes bloom from within. Let's take that first step together toward a life powered by purpose and filled with meaningful progress. Welcome to your future, reshaped by the habits you craft today. Chapter 1. The Power of Small Steps. Imagine standing at the base of a mountain, looking up at its towering peak. The journey to the top seems overwhelming, almost impossible. Many turn away, discouraged by the vast distance or the sheer steepness. But those who choose to focus on just the next step, one foot in front of the other, soon find themselves progressing steadily toward the summit. This is the essence of the power of small steps. In our personal and professional lives, we often set ambitious goals: losing weight, writing a book, starting a business, or running a marathon. These goals can be daunting, sometimes paralyzing, when viewed as a whole. However, when broken down into small, manageable steps, they become much more achievable. This is because small actions leverage the compound effect, where consistent efforts accumulate over time to produce significant results. Let's consider an example of someone who wants to run a marathon but has never been a runner. Initially, the idea of running 26.2 miles is intimidating, but by starting with a simple 10-minute walk and gradually extending it to a 20-minute walk with short jogging intervals, progress is made. Week by week, the person builds endurance, eventually jogging more than walking. In a few months' time, the once daunting goal becomes a reality because of those small, consistent efforts. The beauty of small steps is their simplicity and accessibility. Anyone can begin with something small, like setting aside 10 minutes a day to practice a new skill, write in a journal, or learn a new language. These small commitments not only build a foundation, but also reinforce a positive mindset and boost confidence. The success gained from these tiny steps encourages further action, creating a momentum that propels you forward. Small steps are particularly powerful because they minimize resistance and lower the barriers to starting. When the perceived effort is low, you are more likely to take action, avoiding the trap of perfectionism that often leads to procrastination. Action builds motivation, not the other way around. By continually taking small steps, you nurture motivation and the belief that reaching your goals is possible. Consider also the added advantage of flexibility that small steps provide. Life is rarely linear. Obstacles and changes are inevitable. By progressing with small steps, you allow room for adjustments and recalibrations as you learn more about your path. This adaptability enhances resilience, ensuring that temporary setbacks do not derail your progress entirely. The impact of consistently taking these small steps is evident in everyday life. Famous novelists often describe their writing process not as a singular burst of creativity, but as the daily discipline of writing a few pages each morning. Successful entrepreneurs attribute part of their success to regularly dedicating small blocks of time to innovation and problem solving. The cumulative effect of these repeated efforts often leads to transformative success. To harness the power of small steps, start by identifying one goal you'd like to achieve. Break it down into the smallest, most actionable tasks you can think of. Commit to acting on this small task daily. Remember, the aim is to build sustainable habits rather than seeking immediate gratification. In conclusion, the journey of 1,000 miles indeed begins with a single step. By embracing the power of small steps, you're not only setting the groundwork for achieving your dreams, but also leading a life that values progress, however modest, over perfection. As you advance through this book, carry this lesson with you. Transformation is not a distant destination, but the result of accumulating small victories day by day. Chapter 2: Mindset Matters. Imagine setting out on a journey with two distinct paths in front of you. One path is rough and full of obstacles, while the other is smooth and clear. How you perceive each path depends largely on your mindset. A positive and growth-oriented mindset transforms challenges into exciting opportunities for learning and growth, while a fixed mindset might view them as roadblocks. A growth mindset stems from the belief that abilities and intelligence can develop with dedication and hard work. On the other hand, a fixed mindset interprets one's abilities as static and unchangeable. Imagine a student facing a difficult math problem. With a fixed mindset, they might think, "I'm just not good at math," and avoid trying. Yet with a growth mindset, they would approach the problem with curiosity, wondering, what strategies can I use to figure this out? They see the struggle as a stepping stone, not a setback. The beauty of a growth mindset lies in its power to transform how we face life's ups and downs. Consider Ren, an aspiring chef stepping into a bustling kitchen for the first time. Ren felt overwhelmed and unsure, but instead of saying, "I'll never learn all this," like someone with a fixed mindset might, Ren asked colleagues for advice and practiced with dedication. Over time, Ren not only mastered cooking techniques, but also developed resilience and confidence. Ren's story teaches us a vital lesson. The story we tell ourselves shapes our actions and results. By adjusting our mindset, we can significantly impact our willingness to pursue new skills and tackle challenges. Growth-minded individuals don't shy away from criticism or feedback. They embrace it as valuable information to enhance their skills and understanding. The mindset you cultivate will influence every habit you try to form. A growth mindset encourages persistence in developing new habits, even when faced with difficulties. It's like learning to ride a bicycle. You didn't give up after the first fall. You learned from it and improved. Each small failure was a chance to get better, a learning curve rather than a final stop. To embrace this mindset, operate with curiosity and openness. Maintain an inner dialogue that centers around possibilities, not limitations. Shift from asking, "Can I do this?" to "How can I improve and do this better?" This subtle yet powerful change fosters a willingness to engage with life's challenges and keep moving forward. Surround yourself with growth-minded influences, mentors, peers, or books that inspire the belief in the potential for change. It's often said that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Ensure your circle encourages a growth mindset, challenges you to expand your capabilities, and celebrates your progress. In all aspects of life, from personal to professional, adopting a mindset that values growth can lead to substantial transformation. It isn't just about positive thinking. It's about realistic optimism. By acknowledging that development is possible and effort yields results, personal development becomes not only attainable, but also enjoyable. Remember that change begins with the mind. Shift your mindset. Change your story. Embrace the belief that challenges are the brushstrokes painting the masterpiece of your life's growth journey. With a growth mindset, each day offers a new chapter of opportunities and learning ready to be explored. Chapter 3. Setting Goals and Intentions. In the journey of personal development, setting goals is like charting a path on a map. Without clear destinations, we wander aimlessly. Yet, setting goals isn't just about creating a list of tasks. It's about ensuring each goal is aligned with your intentions and values, paving the way for profound growth and change. The magic of clarity. Clarity is the foundation of effective goal setting. To create goals that inspire and motivate, they need to be clear and specific. Imagine wanting to improve your health. Instead of vaguely deciding to get healthier, a clear goal would be to jog for 30 minutes 3 times a week. Specificity turns wishes into actionable plans. The role of intention. Behind every goal should be a genuine intention. Intentions are the deeper why that fuels your actions. Consider someone aiming to read more books. The surface goal might be to complete 2 books a month. But if the intention is driven by a desire for continual learning and personal growth, the likelihood of maintaining this habit increases. Aligning with personal values. Your values act as the guiding compass for your life. When goals align with your personal values, they instill a deep sense of fulfillment and purpose. For instance, if you value creativity, setting a goal like dedicate 1 evening a week to painting resonates more profoundly than a generic chase for productivity. Long-term vision and short-term goals. It's important to differentiate between your long-term vision and short-term goals. Your vision might be a broad outcome, such as living a balanced life. Short-term goals can include specific steps like meditating for 10 minutes daily. These bite-sized milestones eventually contribute to the realization of your broader aspirations. SMART goals. An effective method for setting actionable goals is the SMART framework. This approach ensures goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. For example, if you want to save money, a SMART goal would be save $200 per month for the next year. Each aspect ensures your goals are grounded in reality and have a timeline for assessment and accountability. Visualizing success. Visualization can be a powerful tool to solidify intentions. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing the achievement of your goals. If you want to write a book, imagine holding the finished copy in your hands. This mental rehearsal can strengthen your dedication and bridge the gap between intention and realization. Engaging with your goals. Keeping your goals visible is crucial for continual engagement. Write them down and place them somewhere you'll see daily, like a vision board or planner. Regular interaction with your goals serves as a constant reminder of your commitments and intentions. Flexibility and adaptability. While goals provide direction, it's essential to remain flexible. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes adjustments are necessary. If a goal becomes too constraining or no longer aligns with your values, don't hesitate to adapt and refine it to better suit your current path. Small wins, big motivation. Celebrate small victories along the way. Each small accomplishment contributes to your larger goal and fuels further motivation. This consistent acknowledgement helps maintain momentum and reinforces the alignment of actions with intentions. By setting clear goals enriched by genuine intentions, you create a system that not only motivates, but also aligns with who you truly want to be. This chapter invites you to set forth on a journey where every small step is guided by purpose and passion. Steps become habits, habits lead to transformation, and transformation builds the life you envision. Chapter 4. Habit Stacking for Success. Success often feels like a distant mountain. But what if I told you that the key to reaching it lies in the small steps we take every day? Welcome to the world of habit stacking, a strategy that can transform how you integrate new, productive behaviors into your daily life by cleverly attaching them to habits you already perform. Imagine standing in your kitchen each morning, waiting for the kettle to boil. This brief period, often lost in the mundane, is a perfect opportunity for something more significant. Enter habit stacking, the art of linking a new habit with your established routine. Let's say your goal is to start meditating daily. You could use that kettle boiling moment as your trigger to practice a quick 2-minute meditation. By doing this, you're not just waiting for your tea, but actively building a new habit within an existing one. Habit stacking leverages cues already woven into our daily lives, making the adoption of new habits seamless. Because your mind is already engaged in one activity, attaching another related task becomes less daunting. It's like hitching a ride with a familiar companion. There's comfort in the routine. Here's another example. You brush your teeth every night, right? This routine can serve as an anchor for a new habit. If you aim to practice gratitude daily, try combining these habits. After brushing your teeth, spend 2 minutes reflecting on things you are thankful for. This way, a nightly ritual becomes a positive reinforcement of both oral hygiene and mental well-being. The reason habit stacking is so effective is its simplicity. Instead of disrupting your schedule to carve out time for a new habit, you're blending it into what you're already doing. Consider it like weaving a new thread into the fabric of your life, a thread that gradually strengthens your whole tapestry. But how do you choose which habits to stack? Start by identifying routines that are consistent. Good candidates are those activities you do daily without fail, having meals, commuting to work, or perhaps even exercising. Once identified, ask yourself, what small beneficial habit can I couple with this? Let's say you aim to enhance your reading skills but can't find the time. Pair your reading with your daily subway ride. Keep a book in your bag and make it a rule that you read for the first 10 minutes of your journey. This way, commuting turns into a time of learning and growth. To make habit stacking even more successful, ensure that the new habit is realistic and attainable. Start small to avoid overwhelming yourself. If your new habit is too ambitious too soon, you risk resistance or burnout. For instance, if you want to write journals but have never written one, begin with just writing a single sentence after dinner each night. Over time, that single sentence becomes a paragraph, and that paragraph becomes a page. Consistency is crucial to habit stacking. The more consistently your old and new habits link, the stronger the new circuit becomes. Over time, what once required conscious thought will become automatic, a new habit ingrained in your daily life. Remember, progress is incremental and should be celebrated, even if it seems minor. This transformation is not about grand gestures, but the tiny actions that, over time, accumulate into a powerful change. Habit stacking ultimately turns ordinary life into fertile ground for extraordinary growth. By linking new ambitions to the rhythm of your existing routines, you'll not only enhance your productivity, but create a seamless lifestyle of continuous improvement. Take these small steps together, like notes in a symphony, to create the beautiful and harmonious life you envision. Chapter 5. Overcoming Obstacles to Change. Change is an exciting journey, yet it's often littered with obstacles that make the path to better habits seem daunting. Before we dive into strategies for overcoming these barriers, it's important to acknowledge two of the most common hurdles: procrastination and the fear of failure. Understanding these challenges can empower you to move forward with confidence. Procrastination, the silent thief of progress. Procrastination is like a shadow that follows us, stealing valuable time and progress. You're not alone if you've ever put off a task until tomorrow, only to find that tomorrow never comes. Procrastination is often rooted in perfectionism or overwhelm, both of which create a cycle that's hard to break. So, how do we overcome this pervasive issue? 1. Break tasks into smaller pieces. Instead of viewing tasks as large, insurmountable mountains, break them into smaller, manageable pieces. If starting a fitness routine seems overwhelming, start by dedicating just 5 minutes a day to physical activity. Gradually increase the duration as you build more confidence and momentum. Number 2, set clear deadlines. Instead of having vague timeframes, set specific deadlines for each small task. Define what you're going to do and when you'll do it. This clarity reduces indecision and provides a sense of urgency that fights off procrastination. 3, use the 2-minute rule. If a task takes 2 minutes or less, do it immediately. This approach helps tackle small tasks that pile up and create a burden. Fear of failure, the invisible cage. Fear of failure is another common barrier. It deceives us into thinking that failure is the opposite of success, when in reality, Failure is a stepping stone toward growth and learning. How can you free yourself from this invisible cage? 1. Reframe your thinking. Instead of viewing failure as definitive and negative, view it as an opportunity for growth and a lesson learned. Each stumble offers insights that bring you one step closer to success. 2. Visualize success and setbacks. Picture what success looks like, but also imagine potential setbacks. Preparing for obstacles in your mind equips you emotionally and mentally, reducing anxiety and the fear of the unknown. 3. Turn fear into motivation. Use your fear as fuel to drive change instead of a cue to give up. Ask yourself, what happens if I don't try? Show yourself that inaction can be scarier than trying and failing. Practical strategies for staying on track. Beyond addressing procrastination and fear, having a toolkit of practical strategies can keep you on the path to habit formation. 1. Accountability partner. Find someone who shares your goal, or simply someone who supports you. Check in with each other regularly to share progress and setbacks. This camaraderie provides motivation and helps you stay committed. 2. Track your progress. Keep track of the steps you've taken toward your new habit. Whether it's in a journal or a digital app, seeing your progress can be incredibly motivating. Small wins accumulate into big results over time. 3. Develop a backup plan. Life is unpredictable, and obstacles are bound to arise. Before they do, identify potential barriers and devise backup plans. This preemptive approach keeps minor setbacks from derailing your progress completely. Remember, the journey to forming new habits and making meaningful changes is not about perfection, it's about persistence. Each obstacle is an opportunity to learn, grow, and become more resilient. As you embrace these hurdles with courage and determination, you'll find that change isn't just possible, it's inevitable. Keep pushing forward because the best version of you is on the horizon. Chapter 6. The role of environment. Our surroundings have an incredible impact on our habits and behaviors, often more than we realize. Picture this. You're attempting to eat healthier, and your kitchen counter is filled with chips and cookies. The temptation is right in front of you, making it more challenging to stick to your goal. This scenario illustrates a fundamental truth. Our environment can either support our intentions or become a hurdle in our path to personal growth. One of the most empowering strategies to foster positive changes is to curate an environment that encourages the habits you want to build. Start by assessing the spaces where you spend the most time. Are there aspects of your environment that hold you back from your aspirations? Perhaps your workspace is cluttered, making it difficult to focus, or your phone is filled with distracting apps. It's essential to identify these elements because they deter you from sticking to beneficial routines. Begin by minimizing distractions. This could mean organizing your desk and removing items that steal your focus, or setting specific times to check social media, allowing you to remain dedicated to your tasks. If morning exercise is your goal, place your workout clothes where you'll see them first thing in the morning. This simple change nudges you towards action by making the process more convenient. A meaningful environment isn't just about removing the negative, but also about reinforcing the positive. Decorate your spaces with items that inspire you. A vision board with goals and dreams can be particularly motivating. Surround yourself with books or materials that remind you of your aspirations, leading your mind toward growth and discovery. Moreover, consider the people who populate your environment. The company you keep can greatly influence your choices and habits. Just as a physical environment shapes actions, so do relationships. Seek to build a network of individuals who inspire, support, and hold you accountable. Whether it's joining a community group, seeking a mentor, or finding friends with similar values, being surrounded by motivating people can enhance your journey to self-improvement. Another critical factor in optimizing the environment for personal growth is creating spaces where success is the default. Organize your surroundings in a way that the easiest choice is often the best choice. Stash healthy snacks within reach if healthier eating is a goal, or keep your tools for a creative hobby readily accessible to reduce barriers to engage in them. Finally, remember that change doesn't have to be overwhelming. Small, deliberate tweaks to your environment can significantly impact your behavior. Like tiny pebbles creating ripples in a pond, Small adjustments in your surroundings can inspire waves of positive change in your life. In conclusion, the role of environment in habit formation and personal development is profound. By deliberately shaping the spaces and social circles you inhabit, you set yourself up for success. Minimize distractions. Use your surroundings to remind you of your goals. Engage with a supportive community and make the best choices the easiest ones. Remember, the world around you can be your greatest ally or your biggest adversary. Choose wisely and watch how the little influences around you become pillars of your growth. Chapter 7. Building a supportive community. In the journey of personal development, a supportive community can be one of your greatest assets. Just as a plant grows stronger and healthier in fertile soil, we thrive when surrounded by people who encourage and support us. This chapter delves into why building a supportive community is essential and how it can propel you toward your goals. Imagine embarking on a challenging adventure. Alone, the path might seem daunting and progress slow. However, when you travel with companions who share your vision and encourage you during tough times, everything changes. This is the power of community, an unyielding force that helps break down barriers and maintains momentum. A great example of this is found in fitness classes. Why do people often find success in group workouts compared to exercising alone? The answer lies in the energy, camaraderie, and accountability that a community provides. Witnessing others pushing through their limits inspires you to do the same. It's the collective spirit that moves everyone forward. Why community matters. 1. Encouragement and motivation. Being part of a community brings motivation at times when personal drive might fail. Hear from others who have overcome obstacles to achieve their goals and feel energized to tackle your own challenges. 2. Accountability. It's much harder to skip a commitment when others are counting on you to show up. A supportive community holds you to your promises, ensuring that your goals remain in focus. 3. Shared experiences. Within a community, you access a pool of knowledge and experiences. By learning from others' successes and failures, you gain insights that can expedite your journey. 4. Celebrating milestones. Achieving goals, big or small, is far more rewarding when celebrated with others. Community members can provide this essential element of joy and recognition, boosting your morale along the way. How to build your supportive community. 1. Identify your needs. Understand what kind of support you require. This could be emotional support, guidance in your professional life, or help maintaining a healthy lifestyle. 2. Seek like-minded individuals. Join groups or clubs that align with your interests. Whether it's a book club, professional network group, or local sports team, finding common ground is the first step to meaningful connections. 3. Be open and engaging. Be active in conversations, share your experiences, and be genuinely interested in others' journeys. Building relationships is a two-way street rooted in mutual respect and encouragement. 4. Utilize online communities. The digital world offers endless opportunities to connect globally. Engage in forums, social media groups, or virtual meetups that resonate with your goals. 5. Nurture your community. As much as you benefit from a supportive community, make sure to offer your support in return. Be there to cheer others on, provide advice, and celebrate their wins. Conclusion. Remember, no one achieves success alone. Building and engaging with a supportive community can offer the guidance, courage, and companionship you need to flourish. Seek out those who inspire and challenge you, and make a commitment to offer the same encouragement back. Through collective effort, shared goals, and continuous support, your journey becomes not only manageable, but enjoyable. Let your community be the wind beneath your wings as you soar towards your dreams. Chapter 8. The importance of consistency. Consistency is the bedrock of effective habit formation. It's the difference between fleeting success and lasting change. While motivation gets you started, consistency keeps you moving forward, even on the days you don't feel like it. Imagine a potter working with clay. Each day they mold, shape, and refine their creation. If they only work sporadically, their piece may dry out or become misshapen. But with daily, consistent effort, the clay transforms into a masterpiece. This analogy mirrors our own journey with habits. Small, regular actions compound over time to produce remarkable results. Why is consistency crucial? 1. Builds momentum. Consistent action is like a snowball rolling down a hill. Initially, it's small, but as it continues, it gathers speed and size. Each consistent action builds on the last, creating a momentum that eventually becomes hard to stop. 2. Develops discipline. Consistency trains your mind and body to adapt to a routine. Over time, the disciplined practice of repeat behaviors rewires your brain, making it easier to perform the desired action with less resistance. 3. Fosters trust and confidence. When you stick to your commitments, you build trust in yourself. This self-assurance translates to greater confidence in your ability to meet future challenges. 4. Mitigates the need for motivation. Motivation is fleeting and unreliable. It fluctuates based on our mood, energy levels, and external circumstances. Consistency acts as a steady guide, ensuring progress even when motivation dips. Strategies for maintaining consistency. Start small. Begin with a manageable habit. If it's reading, start with 1 page a day. The objective is to make the task so small that it feels achievable, reducing the likelihood of procrastination. Schedule it. Assign a specific time for your habit. Much like with work meetings or doctor's appointments, treating your habit as a fixed event increases the likelihood that you will follow through. Track progress. Keep a journal or use apps to track your daily habits. This visual cue serves as a reminder of your commitment and an encouraging record of accomplishment. Create accountability. Share your goals with a friend or join a group with similar interests. Accountability partners or communities can provide support, encouragement, and even a gentle nudge when your consistency begins to waver. Embrace imperfection. Understand that perfection is neither achievable nor necessary. Life is unpredictable, and there will be days when you stumble. What matters is getting back on track and continuing your journey. The power of perseverance. Perseverance is the fuel for consistency. It involves the grit to keep moving forward, even when faced with challenges. Consider the tale of a bamboo plant. For years, it shows no growth above the ground. However, beneath the surface, it's building a complex root system. Then, in an impressive display, it shoots up to 90 feet in just a few weeks. Without the initial consistent efforts, such rapid growth wouldn't be possible. Your habits are like that bamboo. Each day of consistent practice, while seemingly insignificant, supports remarkable transformation over time. In conclusion, treat consistency as your guiding principle. Combine it with patience and perseverance, and you'll unlock pathways to success you never imagined possible. Remember, the magic doesn't lie in perfection, but in showing up, day after day. Chapter 9. Reinforcement and Reward. In the journey to personal growth and habit formation, understanding how reinforcement works can be a game changer. Imagine it as the fuel that keeps the engine running, propelling you towards your goals with renewed energy and determination. Reinforcement and rewards are not just tools, they're key players in the psychological theater of habit formation. The psychology of reinforcement. Reinforcement is a psychological principle where behaviors increase in frequency when followed by positive outcomes or rewards. Think of it as your brain's way of saying, "Keep doing this, it's good for us." When you reward yourself for making progress, you're strengthening the neural pathways associated with that habit, making it easier to repeat in the future. Consider a young man named Jake who decided to start jogging every morning. Initially, it was challenging to leave the warmth of his bed. However, Jake discovered that a small reward, enjoying a hot cup of coffee after his run, made the idea of jogging much more appealing. The coffee was a reinforcement, a small pleasure that turned his morning jog into a more enjoyable routine. Creating a reward system. Creating a reward system can be straightforward yet highly effective. The key is to choose rewards that are meaningful and attainable. Rewards should complement the habit, not contradict your goals. For example, if you're developing healthy eating habits, rewarding yourself with a dessert every time you eat a healthy meal might not be the best approach. Instead, consider watching a favorite show or spending time with friends. Start by identifying small milestones within your goal. Say you're learning a new language. Reward yourself after completing a lesson or practicing for a set time. It could be as simple as taking a short break to listen to a favorite song or buying a small treat. The reward should be immediate to reinforce the behavior effectively. Intrinsic versus extrinsic rewards. There's a distinction between intrinsic and extrinsic rewards. Extrinsic rewards refer to tangible benefits like treats, gadgets, or money. These are great for initial motivation, but over time, intrinsic rewards, inherent satisfaction, and pride tend to sustain habits better. The joy you feel after confronting a public speaking fear and delivering a presentation is an intrinsic reward that reinforces the habit of facing challenges. Finding intrinsic value in your habits is about connecting personally with what you're achieving. When you run, focus on the sense of freedom and health you gain. When you study, embrace the knowledge and skills that empower you. These internal rewards make habits last longer because they create a deeper connection to what you're doing. Staying motivated. Practical tips. 1. Visual reminders. Use a vision board or journal to track and celebrate progress visually. This serves as a reminder of how far you've come and the progress you've made. 2. Share achievements. Talk about your victories, no matter how small, with friends or loved ones. Sharing increases the satisfaction of your achievement and encourages further progress. Number 3. Varied rewards. Mix up your rewards to keep them exciting. If you usually treat yourself to an episode of a show, try going for a walk in the park or doing a creative activity instead. 4. Review and adjust. Regularly assess whether your rewards are encouraging your behaviors effectively. Adjust them if they lose their motivational power. In life, reinforcing our positive habits through well-thought-out rewards can create a profound transformation. By thoughtfully integrating rewards into our routines, we do more than strengthen habits. We build a better version of ourselves. Understanding and applying the principles of reinforcement and reward is your next step on this incredible journey of self-improvement. So go ahead, set your milestones, and don't forget to celebrate every victory along the way. Chapter 10. Reflect, Learn, and Adapt. In the fast-paced journey of personal development, reflection is like a gentle pause that allows us to catch our breath, reassess our path, and better understand ourselves. It is a crucial aspect of personal growth because it helps us analyze both our successes and failures. By doing so, we gain valuable insights, leading to adaptations that can significantly improve habit formation. Imagine you are navigating a forest trail. Without stopping occasionally to check your map or assess your surroundings, you might wander off course. Similarly, reflection acts as a map that guides us through the landscape of our personal growth, helping us stay on track and make necessary course corrections. Examining successes. First, let's explore the importance of analyzing our successes. Successes, no matter how small, are the building blocks of confidence and motivation. When you achieve a goal or improve a habit, take a moment to reflect on what worked. Ask yourself, what specific actions led to my success? How did my mindset contribute to achieving this goal? Were there any supportive factors in my environment that helped? For instance, consider someone who successfully incorporates daily exercise into their routine. Upon reflection, they might realize that setting a specific time each day, choosing enjoyable activities, and enlisting a workout buddy were key factors in their progress. Recognizing these elements allows them to create a sustainable exercise habit and potentially apply similar strategies to other goals. Learning from failures. Just as analyzing successes is crucial, so is examining our failures. Failure is not the end. It's an opportunity to learn and grow. By understanding what went wrong, we can avoid similar mistakes in the future. When reflecting on failures, consider the following questions. What were the obstacles that led to this outcome? Was there a lack of resources, time, or support? How did my mindset or emotions contribute to this failure? For example, imagine a person struggling to quit procrastination. By reflecting, they might uncover that working in a cluttered environment or setting overly ambitious goals were significant barriers. This revelation allows them to declutter their workspace, break tasks into smaller steps, and create a more conducive setting for productivity. Making adaptations. Once you've gleaned insights from reflecting on successes and failures, the next step is adaptation. This involves applying what you've learned to modify your approach and enhance your habit formation process. Adaptation is about making small, manageable changes rather than drastic overhauls, ensuring they fit seamlessly into your life. Let's say your goal is to read more books, but time seems scarce. After reflecting on your daily schedule, you realize that reallocating just 15 minutes from your morning social media browsing to reading can significantly boost your progress. Small adjustments create new pathways toward achieving larger goals. The reflection routine. To make reflection a habit in itself, consider establishing a regular routine. This could be as simple as taking 5 minutes at the end of each day or week to jot down your thoughts, capture your successes, failures, and any patterns you notice. Over time, these notes will provide a rich tapestry of insights guiding your personal development journey. Embrace reflection as an ongoing process. Remember, reflection is an ongoing process. It is not a one-time activity, but a continuous practice of self-awareness and learning. As you incorporate this habit into your life, you'll find yourself more attuned to adjustments that drive you closer to your goals. In closing, reflection is a powerful tool for personal development. By taking the time to analyze successes and failures, we gain insights that are essential for adaptation and growth. Let reflection be your guiding light, illuminating the path to a life rich with meaningful habits and fulfilled intentions. Chapter 11. The long-term impact of habits. Imagine planting a tree. In the beginning, it's just a small seed, barely noticeable. You might even question whether it will ever grow into anything significant. But as it receives a bit of sunlight and water daily, the seed slowly begins to sprout. Over time, with consistent care and nurturing, it transforms into a mighty tree, offering shade, oxygen, and even fruit. This is the essence of habits and their long-term impact. The power of habits lies in their ability to compound over time. Consider the practice of learning a new language. At first, memorizing the basics might seem tedious and progress appears painstakingly slow. But if you dedicate just 15 minutes a day to learning new words or phrases, by the end of the year, you'll have accumulated over 90 hours of study. You'll likely be surprised by how much you've accomplished simply by showing up every day. Take, for example, the journey of a guitarist. Playing a few chords might feel inept in the beginning, but persistence transforms those stumbling block chords into a melodious symphony. By practicing consistently, an individual who couldn't even strum a clear tune initially can, over time, master complex compositions and create beautiful music. The transformation is gradual, yet remarkable. It's crucial to remember that while the immediate impact of good habits might seem negligible, the long-term benefits are immense. Think of physical fitness. A short daily workout might not show visible changes within a week, but maintaining that daily regimen can significantly improve your health, increase your stamina, and boost your confidence over months and years. Conversely, neglecting small negative habits can lead to negative outcomes. A habit of skipping breakfast might seem trivial now, but could lead to energy slumps, weight gain, or other health issues down the line. This teaches us the importance of being conscious of even the smallest choices we make daily. The cumulative effect of habits means they are building blocks for our future. Every choice made reinforces a certain outcome, either pushing you one step closer to or farther from your goals. Just like a tiny snowball rolling down a hill, gathering more snow and speed, small habits gain momentum and impact. How, then, can we harness the power of habits for long-term change? Start by appreciating the journey. Keep your eyes on the broader horizon, and remember, each small step counts. Our individual actions may appear insignificant on their own, but they are the essence of the journey toward our greatest ambitions. Celebrate the milestones along the way. Every few weeks or months, look back at where you started and acknowledge how far you've come. This reflection fuels motivation and commitment, serving as a reminder that it's the tiny particles that together make up the vast ocean. In essence, recognize each habit as a vote for the type of person you wish to become. Understand that every good habit strengthens that identity, bringing you closer to your vision. Whether it's waking up early, reading to expand your mind, or saving money strategically, each action steadily solidifies the foundation of your future self. Moreover, the long-term impact of habits teaches patience and resilience. Instant results may not be visible, and setbacks might occur, but resilience breeds success. By maintaining focus on the process rather than solely on the outcome, you arm yourself with invaluable tools for lifelong learning and growth. In conclusion, Embrace the journey of small, daily actions. Each one, though individually modest, compounds over time to create a powerhouse of change, ultimately shaping the life you envision. Remember, in the grand scheme of things, consistency is where greatness resides, quietly building the bridge to your best self. Chapter 12. Renew your commitment. As you near the end of this journey, it's important to remember that personal growth and improvement are not destinations, but ongoing processes. Habits evolve, goals shift, and challenges arise. Renewing your commitment means actively choosing to stay on this path of betterment, even when the road gets rough. Embrace change and flexibility. One of the most powerful realizations you can have is that change is not your enemy, but a powerful ally. Life is dynamic. How you approach it should be too. Embracing flexibility allows you to adapt and modify your habits when necessary, rather than allowing them to break under pressure. Instead of seeing setbacks as failures, view them as opportunities to reevaluate and adjust your approach. Reaffirm your why. Understanding why you started this journey is crucial to maintaining momentum. Your initial reasons for seeking change may still hold true, but it's essential to revisit and, if needed, redefine them. What inspired you? What outcomes are most meaningful to you now? Write them down and keep them visible. These reminders can reignite your drive and keep your focus honed on the bigger picture. Set new milestones. Celebrating previous successes is vital, but don't rest too long on past achievements. Set new milestones that challenge you just enough to keep you striving without overwhelming you. Small, realistic goals can be powerful motivators, providing evidence of progress and encouraging persistence. Each new milestone achieved is a stepping stone, bridging the gap between where you stand now and where you aspire to be. Find joy in the journey. Commitment becomes sustainable when the journey itself brings joy. Rather than only focusing on the outcomes or benefits of your habits, savor the moments of progress. Notice the subtle shifts in how you think, feel, and act daily. Engage in activities and routines that align with your passions and interests, making the pursuit of growth a source of happiness, not just obligation. Stay connected and supported. Engagement with like-minded individuals can strengthen your resolve. Whether it's friends, family, or a community group, these connections can provide emotional support, encouragement, and accountability. Don't hesitate to lean on others when the going gets tough, and be ready to offer support when they need it. Together, you'll be more resilient and empowered to overcome any hurdle. Recharge and reflect. Periods of reflection and rest are vital in maintaining commitment. Schedule regular breaks to step back and assess your progress. It's during these times you'll gain clarity on what's working, what's not, and where further tweaks might be necessary. Taking a breath doesn't mean stopping. It's about recharging your motivation and reorienting your efforts. Embrace the infinite potential. End this book with a heart full of possibility. Every new day presents countless opportunities to grow and evolve. Continuously renewing your commitment doesn't mean being rigid or unyielding. It's about allowing the journey to become a natural and enjoyable part of your life. Trust in the process, and remember that the best is yet to come. In closing, your journey towards self-improvement is entirely personal, shaped by your unique dreams, values, and experiences. Renewing your commitment involves revisiting and revitalizing your aspirations. As you step forward with renewed purpose, know that every small step counts, and each effort you make reverberates through the tapestry of your life, shaping a future rich with potential.